Hey guys, what's up? Liru the Lance Corporal here, and today we're gonna play around with a big ass wall. So, for our first stop, we're going to do an attack, and I'm going to quickly show the plan of action that the player base has set up here. Against my advice, they're choosing to attack the wall in 3 separate locations. We'll see if that plays out well, but there is a solid defense on this wall that I will show you. The basic objective is just to take out this Chinese wall command base. So, simple assault mission, but with a very big twist. So, looking at everything, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, they've got a sniper that'll be on location here to provide some cover fire. But I can assure you this is going to be a bit of a mistake because this wall... it's fucking massive. I've got hidden boats on both sides. I've got patrols going. We have turrets on these towers. I don't know why, but let me show something real quick here. I'll show it at the other end in case it fires at them. But this wall is stacked at every location. So if they had the 21 units for themselves to attack one of these openings, they would have a much better chance compared to hitting the wall in multiple locations. But I've given them every option to do this. So, yeah, we are actually, this is rare. I actually started a little before the start time. Normally I'm 10 to 15 minutes late, but player base is on point tonight. They came early. We've already set everything up. We already decided, I wanted to do defense first, but assault would be much easier to do because I've had to preset all of these AI. But, both sides, it's freaking ocean to ocean, boat to boat. It's going to be a very tough op, and they're already sending their scout ahead. By the way, guys, mission is now a go whenever you are ready. But let me just quickly show something
Commander,
real
we
quick.
clear to go?
Yes, you are clear to go. Already hearing some fire from the turrets. I told them to be careful with the fucking vehicles. I told them these were purely for reinsert because otherwise that 50 cal is going to take them out. But I heard a sniper shot. That was probably from Jimbo up here, the in-house sniper, already decrewing that turret. So they've already taken a casualty, and now the wall is technically alerted. But I wanted to get these turrets up on the wall, but just a really quick show, they fall into the fucking wall. Fucking logic. It didn't do that in the Eden editor when I was testing with it, but apparently it does now. So, hooray for Arma physics. So, yep, looks like they're using the vehicles to try to get fast on and follow their dismount points. Again, we'll see how it pays off, but we already just saw a turret completely annihilate one of the quad bikes, so it's tough. Jimbo is already sniping. He's going to soften him up. Very good position. He's got good overwatch, but on that left side of the wall where there's another turret that's going to hammer down Alpha's position, he doesn't have eyes on, so they're going to be pretty SOL right there. This all started a bit quick. Damn, normally they take another 5 minutes, but yeah, these guys are already moving in. Already getting started. 21 players tonight, I can't believe it. Good shit. So let me just look at the chat real quick. Holy crap, there's 68 of you. Damn. Hi. How are you? I don't even have my mod on tonight to help me manage, so I apologize. I've got it on 2 different monitors. Damn. But now we just watch as the player base comes in. Jimbo, it looks like he's already been taking out a few of these scouts. And I think based on his actions, I'm already going to start with a reinsert point here. I'm just going to put a chopper, put it up to spawn. Here we are. Just from this base of operations, this will be the spawn for the defending part, but I'm going to use it to spawn in choppers. So we're going to go with an unarmed chopper. Landing zone. They're going to be cautious because they've already taken sniper fire. Come back and join. We've got a full Taru, so 15 units, 3 squads of 5 are going to come in. It's going to drop in and go. So I'm going to try to get some of the player-based perspective. Jimbo's still firing. They've already seen the chopper, but they're going to use this riverbed. This is what I recommended some of them use, because good concealment, good cover through defilade as they push up to that wall.
Command, my UAV is deployed.
They even have a UAV. Good God. They're on point tonight with chopper is gonna land, drop out some units. Alpha's here. Thank you. And we will possibly put up a jet. We do have one at base. But, yes, I am surprised. That's a lot of people. I'm just a little wee-woo, but Alpha's gonna help me moderate everything. Thank you for showing up, Alpha. But yeah, we've got, technically this is Trump Wall 2.0, because the first one, I'm gonna be honest, it was a piece of shit. Compared to this one, I mean, at least the AI are gonna be able to walk through, at least in testing. Like, the patrol right now, you can see it easily walk through the damn spaces, but looks like this group, they're already popping smokes and moving in. Very smart. That's gonna return to base. Looking at Alpha over here. They've left the vehicles behind. These will automatically go back and respawn at base for QRF, but these guys are setting up. There is a turret right there on the corner, so they need to be very careful. Each squad, I know they have a marksman, they have a AT specialist, and a machine gunner, as well as an assistant and medic. So squad composition's very good right here. But overall, just have a slow moving up. They've already taken out a lot of these wall sentries.
Command, we do have a boat on the west coast.
On the west coast, so they've identified this boat. This boat's still a bit hidden, so I'm going to be curious to see what this team does. But I've been pretty generous. I've marked all the openings. They could try to swim around. If they do, I'll definitely put some units here to stop them. But I'm also trying to balance frames because they're all on about 30, 40 frames depending on their operating systems. Looks like Auntie's also set up as a marksman to engage some of these units. But that's very good. They're taking out some of the sentries and scouts as they push up along the wall. The real surprises, though, are going to be these CQB elements. See, now we have these infantry guys. Now they're going to push through the wall, and they're going to counterattack. But we're still building up momentum here. This is another small thing. I told them, you know, try to follow the riverbed and hit these two places. And the difference is going to be you got two unarmed MRAPs that are just going to be mobile cover. Meanwhile, the ones over here, we have an armed MRAP 50 cal and a Quillen, as well as bunkers in each spot. So we'll see how this goes.
I'm engaging.
I hear that UAV.
Tower top.
I heard it. It's not going to be on my interface because they made it, but using a UAV is a very smart idea. Here it is. Try to get some distance, but I mean, just looking at it from the UAV's perspective. Meanwhile, it seems just Bravo and Charlie are the ones mainly pushing up, but now we have these 3 5-man teams pushing in.
Perfect.
And now they're going to go up. Yes, so I've already shown off what was wrong with the turrets. I've had to move them around because I'll do another quick example right here. The turrets, even though we test an Eden editor, they fall through. The fucking... I can't control that. That's just Arma physics being Arma physics. So it's a bit disappointing, but I've improvised. I put some on the tower, which the snipers have already taken care of, which is good because the turrets were engaging them when they were just leaving the town. I saw Sergeant Gao get mowed down.
Towers down.
Charlie, be advised you have a 4-man team moving in from your north, about 100 meters.
So they're calling out these squads, this observational team.
Thank you, Jimbo.
We'll see some combat in front of this wall and maybe some support from some of these troops. I have put Vipers down. Just taking a look. I can definitely see them. I'm just going to pepper them a bit. Looking at them in thermal too. I mean, yep, they're right there. Bit out in the open, but using a good... For what they've got, I mean, most of this place is open field. But that's good. They're already annihilating this forward squad. But as I said, the trick is when they start hitting the checkpoints, that's when I'm going to get very aggressive. But overall, yep, these marksmen are. See, even the dead body fucking went into the ground. You can see his gun barrel sticking out right there.
Out of the gate.
But yep, looks like these squads are opting to go over and fight Charlie. So these guys in the riverbed are going to be a bit more clear. Rocket goes out. Hits one of the checkpoint MRAPs. Good shot, good shot. I don't have to delete their vehicles because the vehicles are set to be deleted after 25 meters of them moving away. So if we look back, they're already gone. The vehicles they brought up,
Charlie, you
they're
have
gone.
a large force directly
Vehicles
to the
that these
northwest
guys went
of
on
the
foot, these guys went on
position.
foot, but yep, the vehicle these guys took, it's gone. Because I've told them it's just purely for QRF. So there's no pranking there. That's just an actual fucking game mechanic. So it looks like these infantry teams are getting caught in between Bravo and Charlie respectively, and already getting pretty well mowed down. Again, it's an open area. I'd expect nothing less, but we are seeing a few casualties being taken. He's bleeding. They're popping smoke. They've got 2 men down. But you got to be careful because these are still very open areas. And this boat has gone active by itself. And it looks like it's pushing. Oh, now it's providing fire support. It mows down damages. I believe he was the squad leader for Charlie. So now Charlie does not have its commander. And he's permadead.
Charlie, you're being engaged by a attack boat. So you're off from this.
This was the issue with going close to the river. Looks like they sniped off one of the guys. They sniped off the gunner, so that's what provoked it. And then its rear gunner kind of came up and mowed Charlie down. They've only got 1 effective now, though.
Bravo is marked.
Ironically, it's one of the new
RMG
guys
gunner, and Bravo
from
is
YouTube.
pushing on
So we
gunner
did some
about 50
recruiting. We've got
meters
some of
north
them on the
marker.
field. And he's
He
actually
is
doing a
clear
very
and
good job popping
machine
smoke.
gun
He's going to
marker
try to
with
revive him.
RMG.
I hope he has the FAKs for it.
Roger.
But this is impressive, seeing the new guys do this.
Charlie, can I have a...
He is taking shots. And he goes down. He didn't let the smoke billow out. He still had a firing angle, it looks like, from these guys right here. Just shot through, took him down. Charlie is now completely wiped. Bravo has 2 people on Overwatch and 3 right here, but these guys are... They still got a large group of units.
Charlie, it seems it made me squad lead again, so Charlie got wiped out by
Yep, there's
that
them.
boat.
Understood.
I think the main issue was this marksman team engaged that boat too early and then just pulled out and annihilated
Do you
people.
have any guys still in the area?
It's okay. Recruitment day is
Wait, one.
actually on Friday.
We're
We
all
just
back
had
up,
some
back at the
people
base.
prematurely
Rearming
sign
and
up and
we'll
everything,
reinsert
so
ROP.
I'll release a video about that
See if I
tomorrow,
can get Thor back into command position.
and we'll get things back to go. But it looks like
Yeah.
Tham, you had to take command of Charlie.
Well,
It's
we were
supposed to be
surrounded
Thor.
by minigun on C and guys on the west.
Bravo needs to be very careful here. They hear him. Now we're gonna have a nice engagement.
Alpha is just
Good shot.
barely north of our dismount point at
Looks like
the
they're popping
position
smokes
marked
for
on the
cover
map
as well.
where it says Alpha Firebase. We have good shot on our assault boat that's on our side. We took out the
Immediately
machine
goes
gunner
down.
in our tower, and we are undetected so far.
Looking back at Alpha, they're still
Understood.
taking
If
their
you can
sweet
take the
time
boat
moving
down.
up, but yep, they're just sniping units. They've gotten rid of the turret.
If we take out the boat, we'll be spotted, and we have a patrol directly in front of us.
Their
and it'll
main
ruin our
issue,
base
I
of
would
fire.
say now, is both the
Roger.
boat and these
Yeah,
armed
yeah.
vehicles. But other than that, it's just infantry. I really wish that they went up with Bravo and Charlie and picked one area to go, because right now you just have Bravo now, because Charlie's been completely fucking wiped. But it looks like the marksmen have also cleared out. One of them's gotten out of the boat. Here, I'm going to remote control and try to bring him back. Because if I can bring it back, then I can get it behind the wall and then recrew it. Because these are very powerful assets. I don't want to beach her. So is that at an angle? It might be at an angle where they can still engage. Yep, okay, so. This is me cheating a little bit, but technically, it's like being the game master of a DM when you have your hidden dice. They don't know that is going on. I'm just gonna reposition it a bit. We've got a guy sitting instead of being in the fucking gunner. Otherwise, I'm just gonna stash him right here. Give the driver some protection. If they start shooting, the machine gunner will engage. Yeah, from that angle. Otherwise, we can also always use smoke and some artillery, but I'm gonna remote control this guy. He's just a rifleman light. Let's see if I can get a jump on the player base. Because I see him moving. Immediately mowed down. That guy has nothing. The rifleman light never have anything good. I hate when I have to remote control them if they're the only option. So these guys are well defended. This checkpoint's taken some hits. I'm going to drive up an armored vehicle at this spot.
Command, this is Alpha.
Via reinforcements.
We're about to engage the boat and the Quill at the same time.
I
And once
think
we
I'm gonna do a
that, we will
Kamish.
be fully engaged and under heavy fire.
Well, actually, we won't be able to tell. It's just airy, so heavy transport, stay at LZ,
Bravo, 5-0.
and it is a Kamish. Great. So he's gonna move to this point, unload a team of 5, and then he'll stay at this LZ because this is the checkpoint that's weakest right now. We've only got a few guys, so naturally, command's gonna radio in for some reinforcements.
We decided to.
I'm just hoping this guy doesn't run people over while he does it. But Alf just linked. That's the link to the Discord. He manages it for me.
Pulling down.
It sounds like they just annihilated the boat. Yep.
This is Charlie. We were moving back to insurgent.
Good shot. Now the biggest thing to worry about are these vehicles, but looks like they've decrewed the gunner. And they've...
Quill, the tower on the western side is destroyed.
Don't eat your mic when you talk, but that was pretty well done. I wasn't expecting it to... Well, I guess it was close enough to blow it up from a shockwave, but still.
We advise there is a
lot of
Kamish
these
coming out
towers.
the eastern gate.
Where is that Kamish heading?
At the eastern gate.
Alright, he's going the wrong
Copy.
way and he's just running over my checkpoints. Come on. Follow your path. He's gonna go around now from the looks of it.
Ignore last, it appears to be on patrol.
They think it's a patrol. Holy crap, dude. Come on, go. And I gotta remote him because stupid AI are stupid. You see, I actually did look for a horseback mod, and I don't think I wasn't able to find anything. A lot of the content people give me, it's stuff they find. So we have this squad unloading, by the way, but people always send me a bunch of mission or mod ideas, and I really
Alpha's
love,
moving up.
just as the Zeus, to make it possible. So here's our team of 5. They're gonna now move out, seeing the tactical carnage here, immediately switching to cautious game mode. Bit of interesting placement there, but now they're going to set up, and we have this Kamish right here for defense. Charlie going back to the exact same spot they died at. Not the smartest thing to do, but it looks like they might try to go around through the river. I'm going to make sure that's not possible. Because I spent all this fucking time building this great fucking wall, and you're going to go around it. I feel insulted. Rocket went out. Hits the Kamish dead center. And now these units are going to immediately open fire at its position.
Kamish down, good shot.
There's going to need to be some more reinforcements. Just trying to think what to do. I heard another explosion. Kamish cooking off. I think we're just going to do another unarmed chopper. Have it RTB and stay. And it's another 15-person Taru. But since it's out in the open, this will also give them a chance to actually shoot at it. But this checkpoint has taken heavy
Okay,
fire.
Alpha 2 is taking lead of Alpha for a minute. Grizzly's gonna step away.
Understood.
Meanwhile, this team using smokes heavily to push up. They don't have that much to worry about. They've killed all the roamings, except for this one. But this checkpoint has also taken heavy fire. So I'm actually going to
Be advised, a
move
reinforcement
Alpha
tower
and
is
Bravo.
on the northern side of the wall.
Alpha, yes, I did turn Revelo off. We'll talk about that later. Alright, let's put another chopper down. That's a bench Taru, so it'll only drop 5 units, but we need to definitely bring up reinserts here. These guys are now running right up to the wall. That's fucking awesome. We're also having some shots here. Looks like the gunner, he's engaging Gao over there. Moved around too much and got spotted, but now he's going to use Defilade to try to get back. But yep, these guys are now hugging the wall. They might try to go around. There's a boat fucking waiting for them. And the guard infantry have dispersed
Alpha,
a
be
bit.
advised, you have a bench tower moving in at your end of the wall.
So this has already dropped units, but they've already been taking some heavy casualties. I'm assuming Jimbo's up there with Auntie, and they've already sniped off a lot of these infantry. So they're marking it with infrared. I'm going to drop a few smoke shells to try to give some cover here. She is safely behind the wall now. Going to drop this team of 5. Here they go. But yep, these guys are hugging the wall. They've decided not to go in the way of the attack boat, because yes, this turret would fucking mow them down. They've managed to get the gunner for the 40 Mike though, which is the bigger threat overall. These choppers have dropped reinforcements in.
Charlie, Bravo is moving up the gully again now.
Complete those smoke. Getting frames in mind, because just a quick check.
Roger.
We're at about, 27 from the interface, which
Alpha
means
2
they're
move
about
up on
20.
the left side of the wall and go around. Okay, we're
They've
assuming more or
also
less of
sniped
one.
out the
We're
turret,
gonna move for the east gate.
so I'm actually just going to have these guys get out. Meanwhile, Alpha Team using the beach for cover. Let me see what I can do from a remote control standpoint. Oh, you can... I didn't even notice this. You can actually bipod your gun right here. So blind fire. Come on, you have plenty of cover, dude. I saw blood. They're popping smokes. They have a sniper shooting at me. Doing very good coordination with Jimbo. I've taken a bullet. Gonna get behind the sandbags. I have one little evil idea. I gotta get these Mongolians away
Alpha, be
from my
advised,
wall.
the guy you're engaging.
That shot was far. They're pushing up. Gonna reload out in the open, give them a chance. Nope. Come on, shoot me. It's with HE now, guys. You gotta... Now or never. There you go. Good God, it takes them a few moments. No casualties, but I know I injured one of them. I saw the blood. Alright, I'm going to coordinate multiple reinsert points. Because now we have this team hugging the wall. They're actually pushing up to this position. Got a bit of concealment in the way, though. This Charlie team, they're hugging the wall and they're going to push up with it. So let's quickly drop these reinsert teams. At this rate, I'm just going to have them go in the general direction. And let's mobilize the base a bit. What are these guys doing? No, you guys are the team that's supposed to go up that way. What the fuck are you doing? Come on.
Bravo's
Now let's send, we've got Alpha and Bravo, so I'm going to send a dedicated troop truck to each position. And they're going to stay at the LZ. So slight adjustments just so they go forward. Gonna move him over here because he looks like he's about to hit some fucking vehicles. But other than that, they should be okay. Now this team, I'm gonna be curious to see, are they gonna try to go around my wall? Which they could, to be honest. I'm going to set up so they have a tough
Charlie's
time
moving
doing that.
up on the west gates.
I'm also going to add
Alpha's
a
at the
few
left side of the
things.
wall. We've cleared our objective, or not cleared all the way, but we're gonna go around the wall and check it out.
Yep, they're gonna
Understood.
check it out.
Got eyes on you, Joey, right now.
So I'm going to set up some garrisons here. But yep, they're just gonna move around. Come
Charlie,
on.
When you get to the end of the wall, there is one infantry
Here we
around
go.
the corner, one Ifrit, and
How did they call out that it was around the corner? That might... Then again, there's multiple teams. I think that was with the other... Sniper gets immediately
Alpha
mowed
advised
down.
you have a Tempest moving
He
in on
immediately
the wall.
backs away. I figured that would happen. But this is why we've got QRF. So now these guys, they need to pop a frag. Not a smoke. But I think I've successfully pinned them down. I mean, it's completely open. Come on, guys. You had a... Oh, and we have an auto rifleman now running around. That's not good. Meanwhile, over here, Charlie and Bravo are together. And they've set up heavily at this point. Come on, stop it. Trying to... Just look how thick this smoke is. He took a bullet. Suppressing his position. Smoke works both ways, though. Come on, guys. Watch this.
Teams on the eastern side, move towards your position.
Ah, I think I accidentally shot Scott. His arm's flailing, fuck around. But again, we got QRF for a reason. I already see some of these quad bikes going out. We still have this guy. He should... Come on. Fast, angry.
Alpha, be advised you have enemy infantry moving in from your rear.
These guys are still very much pinned
Look
down.
to your,
Confirming hostile infantry to my rear.
they are to your due east.
Affirm hostiles.
Yes. Looks like it's squad size.
I hit him in the leg. Yep, so he's wounded, and he's drowning. But he's definitely down. They need to bring Carry up, because he can also drown under there because of Arma's retarded systems. So, Rut, you need to get him up quick.
Command to all teams.
Meanwhile, we have
Any
reinserts
team
now
require
jumping
a
off.
medic.
They're gonna check out these guard tower, these checkpoints, excuse me. But we also have this other group in this truck looking around. Medic's down. He should not be up at that front line. He should be a bit further back. But this is definitely the position of where shit needs to hit the fan. So I'm going to put some more reinforcements down.
This entrance.
With the chopper, I'm going to bring it back a bit. Stay at LZ, RTB, and despawn. Unarmed aircraft. It'll be an Orca. 5-man team. Got it. And then for this group, LZ Alpha, in case they run into each other like idiots, stay at the LZ. We'll bring up an APC. Why not? Another Camish. That'll make it difficult. But, you know, it'll be deployed right here in the open, so they've got plenty of cover to work with, but they have Fruit. It looks like he's going to be the first to start breaching this checkpoint. Very good job, but I've got my Orca now coming in to touchdown. Sniper Wolf, he goes down. Some of these guys that are out and about, yeah, it looks like he died to
Alpha,
him.
you have all but one infantry down.
Alright, Badger, we're working on it.
But yeah, they're taking fire from that single troop, which I think they just annihilated. So they've still got some Overwatch guys right here. I think Grizzly went AFK again. Good God, dude. That's the third op he's just kind of disappeared on.
Bravo Charlie, be advised there is a commish moving in on the...
This is definitely where the action is. Fruitmaster pushing up, making mincemeat of my fucking garrisons.
This is Charlie Barter.
Legs are, his arms are fucked, excuse me. But yeah, he just went into this building and fucked everyone up. Good show. I see an opportunity. No, no. I was hoping that would move it a bit further and actually run him over, but it hit damages. Okay, they got him back up. Meanwhile, it looks like part of this team is now breaking off to engage this checkpoint as well. And some of the infantry have actually run around the wall and are going a bit rogue, probably provoked by this team, so they might actually run over to the peninsula and try to take them on. Interesting strategy. The things these AI do. Alright, let's push up the vehicle, because this thing needs to start providing some local fire support. Meanwhile, Allied infantry are down. Hell, one of them's already sniped the Grenadier, and one of these guys providing cover for my frickin' officers.
Charlie, be advised the Camish is now moving in on the very eastern gate.
Here she is. Kill him! The Titan dude. Okay, you had every chance there to take that thing out. You had it ready, you were good to go, and you chose. That's on you. So now this Camage is a huge threat, because I don't think anyone else has AT ready. Because they only had 3 different guys with the AT, but nope, out in the open. Definitely choked on that. This guy's rifleman AT though. He's got an RPG-42. Will the new guy from Charlie be able to take it out? It's already driving off. Because these fucking AI and these... I don't know what's wrong with the reinforcements today. They're just kind of going on their own thing. Meanwhile, it looks like this team has now pushed around the wall. Popping smoke everywhere. This guy's missing his head. Goes into the ground. It's a hard wound to fix. I mean, come on. What looks like what happened is he pushed through without checking the inside of this tower, and this auto rifleman mowed him down. That's why they're popping stuff in there. There's the frag. Get him. Now, with this tower, when I made this up via live stream, we did talk about how this wall segment was kind of clipping in. So I think what that grenade did was it went behind the wall and just went off, so... Wounded BLL man. They now have Sniper Wolf up. They can afford to take another casualty because they can just get him back up. Come on. Just like that. It's not that hard. So they're going to get him up, secure this area. I'm actually going to take both of these and drop them here. It's clear that there's a breach, so I'm going to put down another chopper. TB&D spawn. Another Orca, simple 5-man
Bravo,
team.
be advised, I'm coming in from your south.
Otherwise, they've got this entire compound to breach. So looking at the map overall, Bravo and Charlie still pushing up in this area. Alpha probing to take out that compound. We'll see if it pays off, but I mean, there's nothing really strategically worthwhile of doing this pincer maneuver that they're trying to accomplish. You can still hear the engine from the
Orca is
Kamish.
inbound to the western end.
Meanwhile, this team has been pushing up. Still a few guys to kill. I think I'm going to mess with them a bit. This guy has 6.5 with the DMS. I'm just going to take that off. Kind of firing blind through the smoke. He was in the ground. Yep, right there, prone. Didn't see him in time. I thought he was part of the shrubs. Good kill. See, well, this is interesting, though, because we got a guard right here. Immediately mows him down. Come on, even his gun barrel's glitching through the wall. You should be able to see that. That's okay. Charlie, from the looks of it, they're making good progress. I'm going to send this guy over. Someone just tried to shoot a 40 mic. Bravo, though, making the best progress here.
Also, can I have a sit rep?
This chopper has deployed its new set of units. And they're all now garrisoning in this tower. Trying to use this one open window. Do they have an auto rifleman? Yes, they do. I'm just going to suppress it.
I'm moving up to the eastern side of the tower.
My family behind BTR. Area for east.
I mean, there's plenty of spots they can use. They could clear out that entire compound, but they're all going to use one single window. They're popping smokes out.
Alpha's in the western tower now. We're getting pinned down by a machine gunner. Stand by.
They just called it out.
BTR is marked on map. It is dead center, about 200 meters back.
I swear, if you poke your head out,
Sit rep Bravo's.
don't do it.
Be advised, friendlies in this tower.
So the smoke they threw out is actually helping me. It's actually giving me cover in the open field. Good God, guys, come on. But look, this checkpoint is completely open. Completely. With the exception of one guy. Because they blew up that tower. Just... small mistakes are made. So this team... They're actually completing this objective very early. One of the officers are down. They're going for a bit of a blitzkrieg rush here. Looking at the wrong side. Oop, I'm reloading. There's the Kamish. They still have Comey on here. He's trying to get a new shot on this guy, but I've remote controlled him, so he's just gonna crawl out. He can still... He did throw a frag, and it missed. No way, no, that's punishable by death. I'm sorry. He beat me to it, but he went in there with only a few shots left in his mag. Come on. Come on. But he should be able to now
Bravo, we
get
have a
dreams up.
man down in a tower just slightly to your north. Are you able to
Never
go
breach
into
a building with a near empty mag. Come on. Meanwhile, Alpha making very good work clearing this building out. Rutger trades with enemy infantry. He had a ramen, that's why. 7.62, and I'm hearing that Kamish immediately. It mowed down Komian and Dreams. Yep, so I put him up in this compound.
Command Bravo,
Bravo has been pushed back. We still have some of these infantry guys. I'm gonna try to have them come back to this compound. I'm gonna move these reinforcement points over here. One on this side, one on that side. We're gonna call in 2 choppers. Jimbo went down. That's interesting. I thought he was staying over here.
Operation?
Regardless, let's put these spawns in. RTB and despawn. Unarmed aircraft, this one's going to Alpha. And we'll set this one to Bravo. So we have an Orca, 5-man team. And that is a Taru full from the looks of... No, it's a bench. So 2 5-man teams are going to deploy around this area. But for the most part, they've done a beautiful job breaching the wall here.
Bravo and Charlie are at
We
the
just got some reinforcements coming through.
Yo.
Gao actually has soloed. He's underwater right now.
The entirety of the west.
He should get in the boat in the gunner's seat. Get the 40 Mike and mow these guys down. Or at least get the boat and try to drive off to get a new firing angle. There it is. Right there. Called it. So we have these 2 choppers now dropping off, but Charlie here has done a very good job. Breached the zone, and now they're going to try to engage these choppers. They're trying 40 Mike on him. Fruit, he's focusing on the infantry, but what he should be doing is trying to shoot down these choppers.
West side approach is clear.
Roger that, moving to your location.
Both of them were able to drop down their teams. One of them's okay, another one going to quickly put some smoke shells down for cover. Just behind the main group as the squad lead pushes up.
Western central entrance.
They're trying to suppress him.
Say again.
Literally, his squad lead's running
Bravo's
right up to
back
his position.
in the AO again.
He's also pretty open to these guys. I think that's Gao firing from the 40 Mike. He needs to be careful. I think he's firing at Fruit. Small miscommunication there. But I don't even know what he's firing at. Maybe he's trying to suppress this position. I'm going to try to turn the Kamish around. Meanwhile, looking back at Alpha, Jimbo himself has moved in, seeing that this checkpoint was completely open. Come on. Your sniper went the right way. But other than that, yep, these guys are pretty much clearing this area, but the main objective is over here. So I'm going to put both of these points down. I hear that drone up here. There she is. But yeah, this thing has been an invaluable tool for helping Alpha get through via recon. But I'm going to drop another chopper. Another Orca. Very simple. 5-man team right in front of them. They'll probably just mow down the Orca. But there's still 1 officer in this building, so it's still game on. Only 3 of these guys still alive. One of them, which is the light one, wounded, but they're all opting to stay in this building. By now, it would have been called in as a target. Woo! Right in my camera.
Advise you have a
That was interesting.
Repeat that. What was coming at us?
You have an assault moving in on your position.
Copy.
They're aiming for my turret. I'm
And
gonna let her
if
go AI.
Bravo Alpha has
Rocket went out.
Team got a BCR on
Tough miss. And it looks like it just mowed down the shooter. 2 rockets as Puppy survived. Other than that, he's just gonna keep the gun moving. And as I expected, it didn't even drop out any of the infantry. They just shot it down. So what this team needs to do is just push up and assist. I'm actually going to be a bit nice to him. Going to... This truck is stuck on something. I'm going to drive this truck up to them with the hopes that they
Alpha's
use
moving
it
towards our entrance.
to try to reinforce Bravo and Charlie. But you can see one of them. They're on the wall.
Is there a troop transport that's friendly in the out?
They're already calling it out. Well, so much for my generosity. Meanwhile, yep, they're just getting people on these walls. Picking new sharpshooter targets. But the main issue... I think this Camish might have just been firing at that moving quad. They're just trying to hit the turret. So I'm actually going to pull her back. But now the priority...
Alpha 2 to anybody else. We have friendlies in any of these towers.
Who fired that? Because the rocket went
Not
up.
at this time.
There she is. Whenever the rocket loops up like that, I always like to look, because once in a while, the rocket comes right back at the person that shot it. And it's quite hilarious.
All teams, it appears that the war is mostly ours. All that remains is one gateway, where the Ifrit HMG is.
I think they're confused on the mission objective, because the objective isn't the gateways, it's
Everybody
that
be aware of
command
the
post.
BCR still on the move.
15-person chopper right there. And then to put on LZ Alpha, another 15-person chopper. So this will be kind of the last desperate push here, but looking back
GPS
at the
position marked on
mission,
map.
that's interesting.
It's currently
Just
in
to
the
look at the
Chinese
task, I
command
never showed this off, but very
Got
simple.
2 full tower switch.
Are there
Every
friendlies
reinforcements
in
coming
any
They
of
in
the
just
now.
have to
military
hit it.
towers?
And then I gave them a list of advice. But seeing them
Charlie
push
doesn't-
up here,
You don't have anyone in.
this has been a pretty successful op so far, even with a few casualties and entire squad wipes. They even set
We
up a
have
fire
no
base.
friendlies in any of these military towers.
That's a negative from Charlie.
I'm in the Western Destroy Tower.
Copy that, ship bro.
Lucky 40 Mike might hit.
Advised about 2 towers.
Missed rocket.
Landing at the
Heard another rocket. They're 40 Mike, they're definitely trying to swat these. Hot damn. There goes one.
One tower down.
One of them fired a rocket. Utter chaos. Beautiful.
All reinforcements are dead.
One of them even laughing at me for it, but hey, I'm not the only one laughing. A few NATO casualties were dished out as well. But overall, I mean, this is it. We've got this up and this up. There's one
Jimbo,
more
where are the
trick
contacts from your position?
up my sleeve.
I've got contact bearing 37 near the large cargo building.
How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this?
Alpha seem to be advising next gatehouse. Contain elsewhere.
Let's see how they react to this.
We have an enemy jet.
Jet in the air.
Now this thing's only going to be a real threat against vehicle assets, which can hammer them down while they're respawning, but just putting that up in the air, I want to see if there's any real difference. So they're using this down chopper now as cover. I just got to be careful. Give me 1 sec, this is Unreal. He joined late, so I never got a chance to add him to the interface. There he is. Clearing some of that up because it makes weapons spawn. I suck at remote controlling these things. Let's see if I can do at least one pass.
Repeat last.
Target will be that down chopper.
Good shot, Jimbo.
enemy's command base.
Thank you.
Be advised the chemist is at this
I
There you
can't
go.
get an angle on her.
I'm
gonna crash into the wall. Yep. Like I said, I suck at driving those. I killed Gao! Still got somebody. But meanwhile, yep, these guys are just pushing up now, smoking out these houses. I'm not. Now he's trying to suppress this window here. Thor takes out that squad lead. And I'm immediately taken out. But yeah, this Kamish is still up. They're popping smokes around her. But they have an AT spec. They just hit it with an RPG. Crew has bailed. Oh, come on. Did you think it was going to be that easy? Okay, that's the second rocket to go across my face. Dead CSAT. Looks like they just cleared away from this. Pops another smoke on me. You're gonna need something heavier, man. Bad frag.
Does any team still
Yes, I get it. You're trying to shoot
Yeah, we
my
got a
gun.
AT guy. He's trying to take on the
We have
pincer.
one AT guy.
Guns red.
Yeah.
They're trying.
But Alpha, do you have eyes on the
Come on, we just had multiple rockets try and hit me. Are you already out? Shouldn't be this difficult.
Charlie the
There they go. Took them long enough. I think they actually used a demo
The BTR
charge there. Nope, just, or Nemesis might have. Distracting them, popping smokes, that makes more sense, but overall, there's just a few infantry left. There's 1 infantry left. So I'm gonna have a bit of fun. No holds barred. I'm gonna actually try to kill a few of them. And they already saw me. He had a frickin' 9.3 Naveed. No chance. But I think it is safe to call it. They're clearing that out. There's 1 infantry guy left. Bringing up reinserts. I don't see anything left on the map other than that, so
Alpha
GG.
is at the second to the second from the west tower right now.
Alright, let's have everyone start filtering up to my channel, and we will set up to do the defensive part. So, stay tuned, guys. We're just going to spend a few minutes switching sides here. I got to delete all the stuff. There's a bit of war damage. I'm probably going to have to restart the server, because some of the towers are down and they're meant to be defendable. So, just bear with me 1 minute.